Sporting Braga can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Sporting Braga cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Roberto Carlos. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, good ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Suarez. Rijkaard does well to get it back.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, you won't find many that can lead a line better than Luis Suarez. The Uruguayan really does come into his own when dropping between the lines or attacking those small spaces in and around the box, even the tightest of areas. It doesn't daunt him.
Yes, he's certainly the one. Rummenigge! Mateus. Oh, he's found some space here. Nicked it back promptly. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ronaldinho. First quarter of an hour gone.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Ronaldinho. Monaco disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Messi. Bullet. And he's Rummenigge! Goal! Braga! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. Calm, composed, Rummenigge! And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer. Mateus! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's Albert Ferrer. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cafu gets it away. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mateus. And now a sudden chance to counter. Taken back almost at once. Showing good feet. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. That's good play. Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happy. It's Ronaldinho! Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word. He's in plenty of space here. Rummenigge has got himself a free kick. And that certainly packed a punch. And he gets rid in a hurry. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. He could be in here. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Zico! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rijkaard.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Messi, he's found a way through. Gullit, shot a goal! And the ball's come loose here. Roberto Carlos. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he... And we hit half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Sporting Braga are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's looking to catch him up. And it's Ronaldinho. It's a good spell of possession. And Gullit! Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short, and it's Albert Ferrer. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Shot could be on. Great chance! And he's there to belt it away. Alcantara. Sporting Braga come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zico. Roberto Carlos providing an... He's got the shot away! Yes! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional, a moving genius.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's found a way past. Gullit running with the ball. It's a sweet ball, that. Sporting Braga perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, super find. Oh, super. Now the finish! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro
Sporting Braga are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. And Mohamed Salah. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Hullet. And here's Ribéry. Ronaldinho. Messi. Sporting Braga finding their passes. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Can he get onto this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is... There's the hit! And here's Mohamed Salah. Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Mateus. Ribéry. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Hullet. And here's Ribéry. Oh, that's neat. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Mbappe! It's there! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Fala, Boi Júlio, beleza, mano? E aí? Nada, pô, quarta divisão, pô. Quarta divisão. Entendeu? Agora a rataria tá aqui pela terceira. Agora que vai começar a brincadeira. Já tá na terceira já? Ah, isso aí é normal, pai. Tenta mudar a tática, muda a formação. Usa igual a minha, pô. Tipo assim, você vai ter muito volume de jogo. A gente tem que saber se defender, tá ligado? Usa a minha aí, ó. Essa é boa. Defensivo nos laterais. Eu vou contra-ataque no Gullit, que você tem ele. Pra ele não cansar, o meu eu botei no Messi. Aí você bota um jogador que você usa mais. British escolha. Ou no Romário. Sempre bom, pô. Aí, o cara já vai vir como? Cruzamento. O cara vai vir cruzamento, filho.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge. Rummenigge!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's got away with one there.
Jogo, mano. Jogo pela setinha, não sei jogar no analógico, não. Entendeu? Veio de novo, sempre joguei na setinha, não consegui mudar.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Schneider. Pull it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Sporting Braga are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Zico. Now it's Hullet. That's been drilled forward. De Bruyne. De Bruyne will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we're still where we started right now. Zico. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Eu vi, mano. Ele tá ativando toda hora ali, trocando a formação ali.
Good strike, quite an alarm. Sporting Braga have their second corner now. He's looking wide. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bullet has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Punched away. Bahia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Now it's Haaland. Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Works it forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Haaland. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its job.
Bahia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Aim forwards, and here's De Bruyne. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. He could be in here, and he's on and Hullet!
Aí é esculacho.
Good distance on it.
Por um passe desse.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run
Pô,
loose
aí é
here.
esculacho.
Griezmann. And that's gone loose. Rummenigge. Oh, he's found him in space. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Van Dijk with the clearance. Zico! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth quarter of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass is just off target.
Nem ali.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yeah. That's good running with the ball. Rummenigge. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Roberto Carlos!
Queria mexer.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Bullet certainly could have and should have made more of that. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Schneider. Rummenigge. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Sporting Braga ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Has a go!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He is through here. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a canny finish!
isso?
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
That is a brilliant interception. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Vou perder esse jogo.
Bahia have the chance to go the other way. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's rising!
Caraca, mano.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Sporting Braga are making a change now.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's one-on-one! And the shots!
Tá vendo isso aí, Gil?
Have themselves a corner, I think.
Tá vendo isso aí?
It's a lucky seventh corner. Van Dijk can get it clear.
O cara vai fazer um gol, filho.
And now they can
Escuta o que eu tô te
spring out
falando.
defense. He's gone for goal.
Escuta o que eu tô te falando, ele vai ganhar, pô.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Ronaldinho really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He can run onto that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Pô, mas eu driblei o goleiro, mano. Ele mexe o goleiro, pô. Entendeu? Tirei dele. Canso de fazer esse gol.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And the counter is on. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in space and looking for options.
Well played and well cleared.
Amor, esperar acabar aqui rapidinho. Calma aí, pede para ela esperar.
Vamos provocar uma substituição.
It's their second corner of the game. He can get that clear. Kkkk. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Somewhat off target. He's cut it out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Bahia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Substituição para o Braga. Sai.
Time for a change in personnel. Yamal getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Can he get onto this? Nicked it back promptly. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. No, he's missed it.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Sporting Braga have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's free, he has got space.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bahia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Sporting Braga have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Now that was quite some save.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Tries to get it clear. Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Não deu não consegui.
As we started, try as they might, neither was able to break through.
Que isso? Mais flash.
How do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall...
Pô, trabalhou muito, filho. Muito. Demais. Não, isso aqui é um campeonato que eu participo. Tem um partido agora aqui, tem que jogar com ele. Vai que quebra, meu melhor zagueiro. É, pô. Tem que ter os 5 zagueiros ali. Joga bem, vai deve jogar bem. Vou passar a raiva aqui.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear
É,
evening.
pô, partida única, um jogo só.
Contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. And already we're underway here. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
He's looking to set free a runner. Messi aims beyond the defence. Hits one! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Ukraine are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Zico. And reclaimed it in a trice. That'll be a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, that is a nice touch. He has found the way through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. First quarter of an hour gone. Maldini calmly anticipates. And it's Zico. He's had a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Zico. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Zico is offering some sort of fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Gullit, who's set up one goal so far. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Zico. And it's Messi.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Gullit. Oh, well played. Sorloth. Time and again they are repelled. Sorloth. Vieira. Now Davids. Sorloth. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. There's the hit! It's there! The movement so precise.
Passe ali
The
quebrou.
finish sumptuous.
Ukraine are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Rummenigge finds himself offside. That has been slung wide. Sorloth. Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Looking and the shot! Goal!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Sorloth. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Davids.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Roberto Carlos. Walker gets a foot in here. And he's in on goal. Davids. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 3 minutes.
Here's a man
added
adored
time.
by many, even deified by some. Davids. Yeah, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. And he was quick to react. And that has left him in a heap. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, it has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
4-2-2-2.
Substitution for Portugal. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So off we go once more.
Coming on the field, Mbappe. Franz Beckenbauer.
This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Bora, mano.
And it's Roberto
Vamos sim.
Carlos. Zico. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos. Portugal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is good alertness. Fiddles it through. Pull it. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's played into space. Thuram makes the interception. Davids. Surlot. Now the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Walker. Chance to... He's had a hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
51,052.
And smartly reclaimed. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's played him through. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Thuram.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
All perfectly measured that. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Surlot. A lot. Surlot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Pull it. Well, that's well seen too. Maldini. Ukraine finding their passes. Can he finish? And it's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And he's intervened well there. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's been cut out, well played. Sorlot. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a throw in.
Pô, não gosto de pause, né? Caraca, irmão. Que isso?
And here's great hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And it's Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he has kicked it
O time
out.
ficou vulnerável.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He rises! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Olha o passe do Ronaldinho, cara.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Deep into stoppage time. Pull it. Rijkaard. Ukraine do have a chance to counter here. Aim forwards. Van Dijk gets over and intercept. And that is that.
O jogo queria dar uma bugada pra ele.
Sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Portugal definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle, something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
Lá ele. Vou criar outra, mano. Olha aí na live aí.
Eu posso treinar, ó, Viana. Tem 4 caras aí pra passar pra você aí. É o Everson, né? Wesley.
Mano, eu sempre pego leve. Olha o time do homem. Pelo amor de Deus, mais forte que o meu. Sai daí, Jô. Que isso, cara? Covardia.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. And already we're underway here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And here's Hullet. Real chance!
Portugal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Luis Suarez. He's gone for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get away here?
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his...
He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now the finish! Boca Juniors trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos, and he's in on, he's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Zico actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Boca Juniors ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Great chance! Mateus. cutting chance! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes...
It's Zico! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Zico has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Roberto Carlos. He's cut it out. Rijkaard. Romario. Pull it. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Romario. And here's Hullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mateus. Passing nice and neat. That's really well manoeuvred. Zico. Van Dijk is there to clear. That's a throw. And it's Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, great Rummenigge! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He's played him through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rummenigge is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Hullet.
Zico really added the...
It's Zico! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Has a go!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Has a shot! Pull it. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And a quick reminder
Portugal
today that
go in at half-time on a
the stadium
comfortable
is strictly
two-goal cushion.
forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution for Portugal, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming
So
on to
off we go
replace
once
him
more.
is Mbappe.
And it's Zico. Fiddles it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Messi. And here's Hullet. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Hullet. Portugal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he's straight offside. And here's Zico. Hullet. Zico. Well read. And the danger is averted. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And again, they run up against stubborn
The
defending.
attendance for this match was 60,332.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Nicely weighted ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Hullet.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rijkaard. Dink through. Zico. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Back into the middle. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Sneijder really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Goes in for the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get... Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He might be in here.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Now it's Lewis. There's the hit! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Substitution for Portugal, number 10.
So, time for changes
Kkkk.
on both sides, actually.
Hullet. Coming on the field.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Neymar. Substitution
Neither
in
of these
progress.
two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Neymar. Neymar. It's Neymar! And more and more and more! And they are pulling clear here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. Luis Suarez! And that is wildly off target. Oh, terrible mistake. Neymar. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's had a hit! He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
3 minutes added time.
Portugal are having a ball here. Right card! And that has faded wide. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Messi. Oh no, this does not look good. Face to face with the keeper. Big chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline...
Aí não, Júlio, aí não, Júlio.
Well, it's a good
Pô.
test.
And that's that. Well, that
Aí
was a
não.
of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. The action has already started. And here's Suarez. Zico. And it's Hullet. Great hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And through to the goalkeeper. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Kkkk. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Out of play for a throw. Passing nice and neat. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Zico is offering a wry smile there.
Pull it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with...
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Climbs up big! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Vieira at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Portugal are now luxuriating. Now the finish! Sticks it away! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. He's free, he has got space. He's under a lot of pressure there. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Hullet, and he's managed to get free. Now can he... Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Rummenigge. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here.
And Torres! Thuram with a fine tackle. Hullet played with finesse. That's good vision. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal have their second corner now. He's got two. And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance to finish. And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Torres. Romario. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, this looks sharp. And that is a little undercooked.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the ball's a good one here. Messi. He has found a way through. Mateus. Now it's Zico. And it's Hullet. Baresi. And the half-time whistle goes.
Portugal have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Making their way home on public transportation
Portugal
today,
lead by
please
3
watch the
in a
screen.
game
Train
all
departure
about
times from
goals.
all
It's
local
so
major
easy on the
stations.
eye and promises more of the same after the break.
Substitution for Portugal, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
There's the start of the
Coming on
second
the
half.
field is Mbappe. Substitution in
It's clear to
progress.
see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Hullet. Torres receives it in a good position here. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Zico. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Out to the left it goes. Hullet. Now, great chance! He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
It's become a case of men against boys. Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
The attendance for this
Portugal
match was
perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's picked his way through. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
So will they make it count again? now they can
Coming on the
spring out of
field,
defence.
Ronaldinho. Franz
It's
Beckenbauer.
a lovely, neat pass. Zico. Fernando Torres. Hullet. And it's Roberto Carlos. Barella. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now it's Torres. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Always onto this. Mbappe! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a go!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zico. Barella. Spread out to the left. Great ball if he can get... Has a shot! And Chet pulls off a sensational save! Rijkaard. Mateus. Now it's Hullet. Zico. Hullet. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Over to the left. Can he spark a counter here? Passes short and sharp. Boca Juniors, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. It's a mighty effort! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Portugal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Torres. Roberto Carlos. That's played into space. Dink through. That is a great ball. Mbappe! Adams with the clearance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hullet. Schneider. Now it's Zico. He is through here. He shot a goal. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Barella. He's in plenty of space here. In with the challenge. Mateus. And he's had it nicked away. 2 minutes to be added on. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There is an expectant air here in North London, the Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Zico. Pull it. That'll be a throw.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Keeper's ball. That has been cut short. Might be done. Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Climbs up big! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Zico. That looks a cracking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rummenigge. Looking for the runner. Now it's Torres. Ah, that's a fine interception. Chance here to counter. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's Torres! Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. Zico. That's a sharp pass.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Mateus. Zico. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Hullet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mateus. It's Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's free. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Look at the space here. It's a lovely, neat pass. Bebeto. And it's Zico. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Pullet. Brilliantly cut out. Chouameni. Well read. Nice interception. He won't be happy with that one. No. Again, there's no way through. And here's Pullet. Chouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is promising. Has a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the first goal came from this. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nice sequence of passes this. Zico. And here's the chance to counter. He has found a way through. That is great hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish. Torres! Well, now it's a race. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. An audacious attempt. Right card with the clearance. Opts to play it back. And hit. And the shot! He's got a goal! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Portugal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution for Portugal.
And we're off again.
Number 10, Zico.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Coming on the field, Mbappe. Ronaldinho.
Passing nice and neat. That's been
Substitution
cut
in
out, well
progress.
played. Bullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rui Costa, he's been picked out. Quality ball. And the counter is on. Messi, he's had it taken off him. Zico is onto it in a flash. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Portugal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Interesting ball. And here's Mbappe. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Hullet. The pass is intercepted.
Oh, good ball.
He's had a hit! And it's in! It's starting to look like a done deal now. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Romario. And here's Ronaldinho. And he hits one! He want to be quick to recover. And again! Oh, taken with style! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's found a way through. Rui Costa! Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Maldini cuts it out. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Portugal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, just skips past, tries a shot! And that is faded wide.
Boca Juniors certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Nice bit of trickery. Romario does well to stand firm and defend it. It's Rui Costa. Adams. Oh, and he's through the middle. That's been intercepted. Bullet on 2 now and looking for 3. Adams spots it and intercepts. Rui Costa. Cafu shows great strength. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Zico.
Pretty robust defending.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Great chance! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. And Kkkk makes the interception. With official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Chouameni. Rui Costa. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for them.